Hello students, today we are going to start our same chapter, that is change in profit sharing ratio among the existing partners, and our today's topic is capitalization method. The capitalization method classified into two parts. The first one is capitalization of average profit method and the second one is capitalization of super profit method. Now one by one we will going to discuss both the methods. So the first method is capitalization of average profit method. Here this method depends on three steps. So the first step is capitalized value of average profit. The capitalized value depend on average profit. So average profit into 100 divided by rate. That is the formula of capitalized value of average profit. Second one, we have to calculate capital employed. If capital employed directly given in the question, that time no problem arises. But if capital employed is not given in the question, that time we will have to calculate capital employed with the following formulas. And there are three formulas for calculating capital employed. The first one is assets minus liabilities. The second one is capital account plus current account plus general reserve. And the third formula of capital employed, that is total assets minus external liability. So now come on the third step, that is goodwill. In goodwill, first step minus second step. And what is the first step? That is capitalized value of average profit minus second step, that is capital employed. So the third step, capital value of average profit minus capital employed, and we get goodwill. In short, there are three steps. First step is capitalized value of average profit, that is equal to average profit into 100 divided by rate. Second step is capital employed. There are three formulas: assets minus liability. Second one is capital account plus current account plus general reserve, and the third one is total assets minus external liabilities. Now step third, goodwill, capital value of average profit minus capital employed. Now come on the second method, that is capitalization of super profit method. In this method, goodwill can be calculated by the formula super profit into 100 divided by rate of return. Super profit, how we can calculate super profit, that we had already discussed in previous video. Now related from both the methods, we will solve some questions. Here the first question is, from the figures given below, calculate goodwill according to the capitalization of average profit method. That is capitalization of average profit method. So it is the first method of capitalization method. Here actual average profit is given, that means average profit is given. Normal rate of return is also given, that is 10%. Asset is given and liability is given. Now what is the first step of capitalization value of average profit? That is capitalized value of average profit, and the formula is average profit into 100 divided by rate. In this, average profit is given in the question, that is 72,000 into 100, and the rate of return is also given in the question, that is 10%. After solving this, we are getting 7,20,000. Now come on the step second, that step second is capital employed. And the formula of capital employed, then first formula we can apply it because here assets and liabilities is given. That time assets minus liability. Asset is given in the question, that is 9,70,000 minus liability, that is also given in the question, that is 4 lakh. After that we are getting 5,70,000. Then that is step second. Then the final step is goodwill. Here capitalized value of average profit minus capital employed, and capitalized value of average profit, that is 7,20,000, capital employed, that is 5,70,000. After that we are getting 1,50,000. Let's take another example, that is Varun and Kuber are partners in a business. Balance in capital and current account on 31st March 2019. Here the capital account is given and current account is given. The capital account of Varun and Kuber are 5 lakh rupees and 3,50,000 rupees. The current account of Varun and Kuber are also given, that is 80,000 and 20,000, that is debit balance. Profit of last 5 consecutive years, that is 60,000, 40,000 loss, 1,30,000 profit, 2 lakh and 2,50,000. In this question there are 4 profits and 1 loss. General reserve is also given in the question, that is rupees 50,000. The normal rate of return is given, that is 10%. Find the value of goodwill by capitalization of average profit method. It is the first method. Then first of all we will have to calculate average profit, and the formula of average profit, that sum of all the profit, that is 60,000 plus 1,30,000 minus plus 2 lakh plus 2,50,000 minus loss if any, and there is one loss, that is 40,000. So 60,000, 1,30,000, 2 lakh plus 2,50,000 minus 40,000. Total are 5 years. So after that we are getting 1,20,000. Now step 1, capitalized value of average profit. Here we already calculate average profit, that is 1,20,000 into 100, and rate of return that is given in the question, that is 10%. After solving this, now we get the answer of capitalized value of average profit, that is 12 lakh rupees. Then second step, capital employed. First of all, the first formula of capital employed is assets minus liability, and there is no information about assets minus liability. So come on the second formula, that is capital account plus current account plus general reserve. Here capital account is given, that is 5 lakh plus 3,50,000. Here it is 5 lakh plus 3,50,000. Now according to formula, capital account plus current account is also given in the question, that is 80,000 rupees minus 20,000, because that 20,000 is the debit balance. So here it is 80,000 minus 20,000. Now according to formula, capital account plus current account plus general reserve, and general reserve is also given in the question, that is rupees 50,000. So we add 50,000 rupees. After solving this we are getting 9,60,000 rupees. Now the third step is goodwill. Goodwill is equal to capitalized value of average profit minus capital employed. Here capitalized value of average profit that we had already calculated, that is rupees 12 lakh, minus capital employed that we had already calculated, that is rupees 9,60,000. After that we are getting 2,40,000. Now one more question is, from the following information calculate goodwill by 3 years purchase of super profit. That method is based on super profit. So that is the second method of capitalization method. Here the information is given, total assets of rupees 10 lakh. The other information, external liabilities, that is 1,80,000. Normal rate of return, that is 10%. Average net profit of last 5 years, that is rupees 1 lakh. That is given in the question, that average profit is given. Here that method is based on super profit. So first of all we will have to calculate super profit, and super profit method based on 3 steps. The first step is average profit. The average profit that is given in the question, that is rupees 1 lakh. Now step second, that is normal profit. Normal profit is equal to capital employed multiply rate divide by 100. Here capital employed is not directly given in the question. So first of all we will have to calculate capital employed, and the formula of capital employed is assets minus liabilities. Here the asset is given, that is rupees 10 lakh. The liabilities is given, that is rupees 1,80,000. So 10 lakh minus 1,80,000, that we are getting 8,20,000, that is capital employed. Now normal rate of return, capital employed, that is rupees 8,20,000 multiply rate, that is 10% into divide by 100. After that we are getting 82,000, that is step second. Now come on the third step, that is super profit. The formula of super profit is average profit minus normal profit. Average profit that is given in the question, that is 1 lakh rupees, minus normal profit that we had already calculated, that is rupees 82,000. After that 1 lakh minus 82,000, we are getting 18,000. Now the last step, that is goodwill. That question is related from capitalization of super profit method. So the formula is super profit into 100 divided by rate. Here the super profit is 18,000 multiply 100. The rate is given, that is 10%. After that we are getting the final answer, that is rupees 1,80,000. Now come on the next topic, that is accounting treatment of goodwill. For accounting treatment of goodwill, let's take an example. Here A and B were partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:1. It was decided that with effect from 1st April 2015, the profit sharing ratio will be 5:3. Here two ratios is given. The first ratio is 3:1 and the second ratio is 5:3. So that ratio is old ratio and that ratio is new ratio. Goodwill is valued at 2 years purchase of average of 3 years profit. The profit for the year ending 31st March 2013, 14 and 15 were rupees 36,000, 32,000 and rupees 40,000 respectively. Here, first of all, we will have to calculate goodwill. Goodwill is calculated in working note. First of all, average profit. So, total profit of 3 years, that is added 36,000 plus 32,000 plus 40,000 divided by 3. After that, we are getting 36,000. The formula of goodwill is average profit multiply number of year purchase. Average profit, that is rupees 36,000. Number of year purchase, that is given in the question, that is 2 years. 36,000 multiplied 2. After that we are getting 72,000. Here the next step is sacrificing ratio. So the sacrificing ratio, the formula of sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio. Here two partners are A and B. First of all, A's old ratio is 3/4. 3 is A's share and total of all the shares are 4, minus new ratio of A, that A's share is 5, total of all this 8. After solving this, we are getting 1/8. Now B share. Sacrificing ratio of B, that is old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio of A is 1/4 minus new ratio of B is 3:8. After that we are getting minus 1/8. Here we are getting minus sign and that formula is sacrificing ratio. So inverse relation sacrificing ratio provide gain because that is negative relation. So here A sacrifice and B gain. Now in the working note, here it is, the total goodwill is rupees 72,000 and share of A and B, that is 1/8. After solving this, we are getting 9,000 rupees. Now here is the journal entry is the main part. In this we always debit it to the gaining partner and B is the gaining partner and A is the sacrificing partner according to the sacrificing ratios formula. So B's capital account debit to A's capital account because B is the gaining partner and A is the sacrificing partner by rupees 9,000 and by rupees 9,000 because the share of both are 1/8 that we had calculated in the working note. Now come on the next topic, that is accounting treatment of reserve and accumulated profit. So reserve and accumulated profit always distributed in the old ratio and that topic we can understand with one more question. Here the question is A and B are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio 3:2. they decide to share profit in the ratio of 3:4. With respect, April 1st, 2016, on that date, there was a credit balance. The credit balance always considered as a loss and debit balance always considered as a profit of rupees 70,000 in their profit and loss account. Pass the necessary journal entry assuming that partners decide to distribute the profit. Here profit and loss account is loss, and according to the journal entry and the golden rule formula, that all expenses and losses are debited and all incomes and gains are credited. Here loss is given, so we debit. So profit and loss account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account, because I already told you that all the reserves and profit are distributed in old ratio. Here the old ratio is 3:2. So that 70,000 of profit distributed in the ratio 3:2, and that is A's share is 70,000 multiply 3, total of 5, that A's share is 42,000. Just like B, total of 70,000 multiply 2, total of this is 5, after that 28,000. So here credited by the amount of rupees 42,000 to A and 28,000 to B. So students, these all are small parts which will be very helpful in understanding the topic of next chapter. And student, if you all have any doubt, then you put them in the comment box. I will surely answer it, because 35 marks are covered from the topic partnership. That topic is much important. So in this video, our chapter 3rd is finished, and from next video we will discuss our next chapter, that is chapter 4.